Good morning. I heard this about the Red Cross. They say that anyone who had the needle, they can't donate something that is called convalescent plasma. This is blood plasma. They can't donate it. If you had the needle, you can't donate it. Right? Because it wipes out those antibodies. See? So what they do usually, they take plasma from somebody who was sick, from COVID, right? And they give that plasma to somebody who is sick. And that plasma contains the antibodies and it will help the sick person, right? But now they say, no, you can't do it anymore because it's not working. That needle destroyed the antibodies. You know, it's I remember back in, I think it was late 2020, and the needle was coming, right? And I was talking to this guy, and I told him I will not take it. Whatever it is, I will not take it, right? And then he said something. He said, oh, I see. So you are among the 6% who are not going to take it. Well, that was something that he heard, right, from the authorities or from media or something. 6% will not take the needle, right? So he said, oh, so you're among those people. And he thought that was an argument for taking it. You are among the 6%, and 94% will take it. So that was the argument for him, right? And I thought the opposite. I thought, okay, 6%, well, I'm among the 6%. That was an argument for me, not to take it. See? Not really, but I felt pretty good about it, you see. So apparently this is how it works. Like 80%, they will do whatever else anybody else is doing, right? They will look at the majority, and then they will do what the majority is doing, and then they will think this is the correct thing. And then there's the 20% who will look into it themselves. No matter what the majority is saying, they don't care about this. They will look into it, they will decide for themselves what is correct for them, right? And here's the thing, I think the 80%, they don't understand those of us who are like this. They don't understand it. And they will shout and say that, oh, you're wrong because you're just 20%. You're wrong, all of you. And those of us who are among the 20%, we will not understand this. What are you talking about? Why are you talking about the majority? See? I'm talking about what is right. I want to find out what is right. I don't care what the majority is saying. So there's a lack of understanding here between these two groups. And with COVID, I think it's the first time when there are consequences for being among the majority. Maybe not, but this time, obviously, there are consequences. You make your decision based on what the majority is thinking. And this time, with the needle, there are consequences. So they are harmed by this. And those of us who are among the 20%, we are unharmed. We walk away from this, don't we? Unharmed. So I think it's pretty interesting. Interesting with these numbers too. I saw this report from state media here in Sweden. They talked about the climate change, and they were very upset because 1 out of 4 didn't believe in the climate change hoax. And they used words like climate denier, of course, but also this. They said knowledge denier. knowledge resistance. They used words like this. And there it is again. They are so upset about this because they believe that they are in majority, and those who are not concerned about this are very annoying to them. These people are thinking for themselves. Well, we are here, the big majority. We have this idea about things. You need to have the same ideas as we have, right? They get very upset. And those of us who don't care about this, we don't get it, do we? I think so. We think it's so strange. That way of thinking, right? That the majority must be correct all the time. I think we understand that this is not true. It's usually the opposite, isn't it? If a majority have an idea, it's probably wrong. No? What do you think about this? Be good.